I've lost 31 pounds.
I lost 60 pounds.
I've lost now 107 pounds.
I've lost 55 pounds. I'm proud to say that I've lost 43 pounds.
I've been able to lose over 30 pounds. My husband lost 23 pounds. I lost 18 pounds.
Well, my name is Anthony. You know, when I initially looked at transitions, I was very skeptical about the entire program, in particular about taking the supplements. But you know, once I took the time to get educated on how the program actually worked, and the science behind transitions, and the science behind the supplements, I decided to give it a try. Well, here I am, 13 months later. I've lost 31 pounds, 5 inches in my waist, 16% body fat, and what's even better is my wife, after seeing my success, decided to embark on the program. And in only 6 months, my wife has lost 43 pounds. My kids are living the Transitions lifestyle. You can see that Transitions has changed my life. So what I would suggest, if you're ready to take control of your weight and your overall health, you owe it to yourself and your family to get started on the Transitions lifestyle now.
I started Transitions about 6 months ago. I was 189 pounds. I had a 40-inch waist, and I'm at a 32-inch waist now. I was 40% body fat, and I'm at 30. I was really tired and looking in the mirror and just seeing not such a nice person in the mirror, not liking who I saw. And finally now, I smile more, and I look in the mirror and actually see somebody who I can look at and have respect for and say, damn, I look good.
I used to be a typical yo-yo dieter. I would lose and gain and lose and gain. I became heavier and heavier, and I became more fatter and fatter every time I did the yo-yo dieting. I followed the program, and after 7 months, I lost 55 pounds, 23% body fat, and I went from a size 16 plus to a 2. And my goal wasn't to get to a 2, but this is the way the whole program worked for me. So the Transitions lifestyle system not only changed my life, but it changed my family's life, because my husband also lost weight and body fat. My children are a lot healthier, and I automatically would love everyone to go on this program because it is the best program ever to maintain healthy weight.
I'm Kathy Pomer, and I lost 50 pounds. That's how I started all of my motivational meetings when I used to be a leader for one of those other diet plans out there in the world. And I was really motivating, and I was really energetic, and I was so excited. But how I started my meeting every week with the whole crowd saying it with me was, I'm Kathy Pomer, and I lost 50 pounds 3 times. And then we'd laugh and we'd joke and we'd say how funny that is, until it wasn't funny the day I realized that the 3 times part was really awful, and that it needed to be fixed. Something needed to be done. I needed to find a better way. So last September, just a year ago, I decided to give it a try. And in 1 year's time, I lost 60 pounds. I lost 10.5% body fat. I lost 12.5 inches around my waist. I mean, things that are just unbelievable in the amount of time, and with how easy and really pleasurable it was to eat so well, to be around people so positive, to have so much success. And now my family is healthier. The groups I'm leading are absolutely just so successful. And it isn't just that we are losing the weight. It's that with Transitions, we are keeping it off.
I have led a life with stomach and intestinal problems my entire life. I have had days where I can't attend events with my children. I send my husband to functions alone and basically spend a lot of time at home being sick. In June, my uncle came to me and said, I have something that I really would like you to try. He said, I really think this could help your problem. So after being a little skeptical and a little hesitant, I started the program a little shy of 6 months ago and found it very easy to do, and I'm proud to say that I've lost 43 pounds. And I consider that to be a perk of the program, because since June, when I started this program on June 5th, I have not been sick one day. Transitions allowed me to regain my life and become a part of my family again.
I started Transitions 26 weeks ago. I was a size 24, lost 50 pounds and 9 inches around my waist. It's exciting to wake up every day feeling energized and happy, and my feet aren't hurting when I step out of bed. I exercise all the time. It's given my life back. I was a prisoner to food, and I can't say that anymore. Food I actually have control of.
Transitions lifestyle has changed my life so significantly that when I get up every day, I can look at myself in the mirror. It's changed my family's lifestyle, my children, my husband. My husband lost 23 pounds. I lost 18 pounds, 6% body fat and 6 inches around my waist. If I can do that, basically anyone can do that. It's changed my life so much that the way I carry myself, people have noticed, and now I can go and bring that to them and make them feel wonderful like I felt. And that is probably the best pleasure anyone can ever have, to know that you can help somebody to accomplish what you've accomplished.
Well, I used to be 307 pounds. With the Transitions lifestyle system, I've lost now 107 pounds. So I fluctuate between 200 and 205. I've never felt better. My fat percentage went from 65% to 14.5% right now. So I feel great, I feel light. The pressure on my joints are gone. My knees don't hurt anymore. My back feels phenomenal. I've always had a back issue just from my weight. Losing that 100 pounds just makes my life a lot easier. Again, I've yo-yo dieted my whole life, and it's impacted my family. It's impacted my father. My father has diabetes. He is very heavy. He was 340 pounds about. He's now down 35 pounds just from me, for my influence on him. Being the big guy, I never sat in the back seat of a car. I was always in my friend's car. It's like, oh, give Fred the front. So just little things like that, it just makes your self-esteem, your self-confidence, everything is built up. You just feel more like a man, really. I mean, people look at you different. People treat you different. It's the best, the easiest system to follow. I would recommend it to anybody. It truly is the last system, or the last weight management tool you're ever going to need. This is for the rest of your life.
From a health perspective, it's been wonderful for me. I've been able to lose over 30 pounds, about 4% body fat, and went from a size 13 to a size 4-6. But from a stress management perspective, and the behavior modification component of Transitions for me was wonderful, because I was able to change my lifestyle in a manner where I'm not working as hard anymore and actually taking breaks and going to the gym at least 3 or 4 times a week, regardless of what's going on in my life. So for me, it's been enlightening, something I can share with my family and my friends and help them as well.
At the age of 48, I started to really not be able to walk on my own, and I had to use a walker which had a seat on it, and it would wheel me around. And at that time, I went to about 160 pounds, which is a lot for me. I couldn't get around. I couldn't work. Well, what happened was, after about the first month, I started to get around a little bit better. By the second month, I put the walker pretty much in the trunk of my car. I just used it on emergency cases. And then by the third month, I had gone from 160 pounds to 125. I was a size 12 when I started. I was a size 6 already by the fall. And I am 5 pounds even lighter than that. And it's been 2.5 years. And I don't ever see me getting the weight back. This lifestyle system is the way to go.
I've lost 40 pounds and 14 inches with the Transitions lifestyle system. The best part for me is that cooking low glycemic has helped myself, my family, and now our friends.
And as my wife introduced it to our family, I myself have lost 30 pounds. I've lost a little over 2 inches off my waistline, and when I exercise, I don't get heartburn anymore. So I would fully recommend Transitions program to anybody.
My husband and I went on vacation in February. I came back very discouraged and frustrated at the way in which I looked. I was explaining my situation to a friend, and she introduced me to a transition coach. At that moment, my health and my life changed. I've lost 40 pounds and 15.5 inches of body fat. Not only did I lose body fat in inches, but my health improved.
I was terrible. Terrible. I was a bad soda drinker. I yo-yoed up and down. I tried all kinds of diets. Nothing worked. The more weight I lost, the more I gained back. I was a size 14 when I started this program, and now I'm a size 7. I lost 7% body fat, and it's just awesome. I mean, the supplements are great, and I'm going to continue to stay on it, and I just wish everybody could get on it, and that's it.
My progress is amazing for me. 30 pounds within the first 7 months, but people might say 30 pounds, that's nothing. How about 17 inches total? I was able to get confident that I never had my whole life because I was overweight my whole life. I walk with my head held high today, not only because I feel good, I look good. So now I'm going to go out and help one mom or dad at a time so that they can help one child at a time overcome the obesity that's really, really striking America today and taking it by storm. And I can do that with the Transitions Lifestyle System.